Hello Libra, so I'm doing your reading for the month of August 2025. As always, anything that comes out of the reading that you don't like the look of, then it's completely within your power to change, okay? Tarot is a guide, it is a temperature check, it is not set in stone. So, your spirit animal guidance message is the bee and productivity, and it says it's time to examine your productivity. Disorganization and indecisiveness may be causing you to miss opportunities. Take a moment to prioritize your goals and get a clear view of how to get to where you want to go and what it will take to get there. So, this one is asking for you, Libra, to have some sort of a plan this month and to take steps in order to execute said plan of yours. Without the plan or without being organized, it is likely going to cause a lot of indecisiveness, okay? So there's not going to be a time for you to sort of sit on your hands and do nothing with your plans or your ambitions this month. This is the month where you're really being pushed to put your ideas out into the world and to be productive with it, okay? Now, the situation that you're dealing with, self-interest, interesting. Now, here's the thing, Libra. You could be up against a lot of individuals right now who are only interested in themselves. Maybe you're not putting enough emphasis on your own self-interest. There needs to be a healthy balance between the both, okay? So obviously, most people are only concerned with what they've got going on at the moment, right? Again, there's got to be a healthy balance. Territory is the strongest overall message. Okay. Well, we need to find out what this one's about first. I'm feeling that as you leaving your mark, as you really putting something out into the world that is going to leave a lasting positive impact on others. Can you tell us more about territory for Libra, please? The month of August. What's going on? Okay, the Knight of Pentacles is very deliberate, very slow, very committed, definitely grounded, patient and efficient. So with this, it's asking for you to claim your territory, okay? And you're going to be able to do that through being very precise. Slow movements are going to be far more impactful this month, Libra. Okay. I feel like you're being told that you need to keep the pace going. So that's like a little bit of something every single day. Because this combination is the cumulative effects of something that you're trying to do, okay? The cumulative effects. Was this self-interest for Libra? Nine of Cups. Okay, so you need to definitely focus more on what it is that you want and focus less on what it is that other people are wanting. Now, that sounds a bit weird to say, okay? Obviously, we're not talking about being completely psychopathic here, okay? Please don't get it twisted. The thing with Libra, listen, the thing with you guys, and I do find that a lot of Librans tend to put emphasis on what is good for everyone else. And then it comes at a personal cost to yourself. So the message here is to put less emphasis on what is good for other people this month and more emphasis on what is good for you this month, okay? Because when you think back all the times where you went without so that you could give to someone else, that was basically you pouring from an empty cup. You giving all of yourself away to other people and not leaving anything in reserve for yourself. And then it leads on to you feeling tired, drained, makes you feel used. Okay? So that's the message here. It's not about demonstrating psychopathy, okay? I do not want anybody getting that twisted. Other people, Libra, listen. Others, they can take care of themselves, okay? Let them take care of themselves. You've got to do this, whatever this is, for you, okay? You need to claim your territory, whatever that might be. We have another card for this, for Libra. This is self-interest with the 9 of Cups. Whoa, okay. I'm not taking those because I dropped those ones. The Page of Wands in the upright position. It finally landed squiffy, but I'm not taking it squiffy because it initially came out of the deck in the upright position. This is all about your ambition, your drive, your imagination. It's your potential. However, with it being a page, it's about your unrealized potential. So this month, Libra, it is time for you to realize your potential. Okay? This is the energy of making discoveries, of being fearless, of having the energy to make the necessary decisions, of having the fresh ideas that you can start implementing. It's all about being happy and cheerful and upbeat, okay? You're gonna feel a lot happier, Libra, guaranteed, as soon as you start putting your own needs as a priority, okay? It's time for you to focus on your own potential. So, internally, what is going on for you guys? Routine. So there might be safety, comfort, and a sense of false security that comes from your traditional daily routine. Okay. I'm feeling this energy as not feeling very encouraged to break up or change up your current daily routine. Okay, yeah, the 7 of Swords. So that's a reminder that there are better ways of doing things, that not everything has to be a fight, not everything has to be a battle. This is a message all about being strategic. So Libra, not everybody needs to know everything about you, okay? You can and should be selective about who knows what about you as a person and about what your plans are for the future. The 7 of Swords in this context is saying for you to be strategic in your movements, okay? And obviously to not partake in any kind of dishonesties. Look out for certain discrepancies that are going on and question those discrepancies. To be mindful of deception, more specifically, to be mindful of where you could be deceiving yourself. Okay? So let's get another card out for this one. Also, while I'm pulling these cards, Libra, if you're interested in this Mystic Dreams Advanced Tarot deck, then definitely take a quick moment to watch this. Hello, so this month's free gift giveaway, I am going to be continuing the theme of getting rid of some decks out of my own personal stash that I no longer use and that I don't have space to keep anymore. Okay, so this gift giveaway, it is not sponsored by anybody. It's literally decks that have come from my own private collection that I definitely need to find new homes for. So this month's gift giveaway until August the 31st is this beautiful Mystic Dreams Advanced Tarot by Saint Soleil. Now, the deck itself comes with the gift box, and they provide it in 2 halves so you can fit all the decks in. It's got this beautiful gold edges on it, and you can see that I've used this deck a few times. I just don't get to use it as often as what I would like, and I'm running out of space to keep all these decks. So I've got one of these to give away. It also comes with the Aura Quartz crystal, and of course the beautiful table cover. There it is. I'll switch out the camera so you guys can see the cover. So that comes with the deck as well. And it's got the Saint Soleil emblem on there as well. Okay, just as you can see, it is the original deck. It is not a copy or anything like that. With this one being the Advanced Tarot, it did not come with a guidebook. Okay, however, if you do need help reading this deck, then I'm quite happy to send you instructions on how you can read it through an email to the winner. Okay, so don't worry if you're not an advanced reader, you can still enter this gift giveaway. Yeah, I will just send you the instructions. So your comment below is going to be your entry into this month's free gift giveaway. Please don't leave personal information or anything like that. Just let me know in the comments below that you're interested in rehoming this particular deck. Okay? But yeah, now back to your reading. Okay, so is this 7 of Swords? For Libra. Internal energies for Libra. The 3 of Wands. Yeah. It's time for growth. It's time for you to expand in some capacity here, Libra. Okay. Now, this internal lie that you might have been telling yourself is, well, you know, I'm in this routine now. Nothing much is going to change. Or I can't really do anything about my situation. Okay, you're being told here that you can definitely grow and expand in a whole multitude of different ways. Okay, it just takes that action. So your 3 of Wands, that can indicate using a bit of foresight as well. Okay. Reaching out to new horizons here, making progress. So in a few ways I feel that you're not recognizing your own progress, because it's to clarify the 7 of Swords. Okay, so you're not stuck in a rut. You definitely feel that you're stuck in a rut, but you're not stuck in a rut. This is completely within your power to change. Okay, so what's in your blind spot? Survival. In your blind spot. That's an interesting one. So with the, I want to say the symbol of the fox there. Foxes are opportunists. Okay. They are extremely adaptable. They will do anything and everything in order to survive. And now you've got the card of action that's coming out with the King of Wands. So that's being adventurous. It's grasping the opportunities as and when they come. King of Wands energy is the go-getter. It's someone who's very decisive, very sharp, very quick off the mark. Ace of Swords. This could be to do with some sort of communication. Maybe you're needing to put communication out there. I feel that this is more to do with you being reassured a successful outcome here, providing you are adaptable and flexible, providing you take the opportunities that are right in front of you. So let's clarify that survival message. What's going on with this survival in Libra's blind spot, please? The Devil. Okay. Kind of feels a little bit like forces working against you in some capacity with this Devil energy. It's certainly behaviors that are extremely damaging, unhelpful, unhealthy. It can be obsessions also. Knight of Wands. Okay, in your blind spot. I'm feeling with this combination, Libra, that in your blind spot there is the potential here of an individual who's taken an unhealthy obsession towards you about what you're doing in your life. They might have extremely obsessive thoughts about you. Very, I'm feeling stalker type energy here with the Devil and the Knight of Wands. So again, changing up your routine, your daily routine, is definitely going to be a good plan, especially for anybody who is currently feeling like their every move is being watched. Okay. So you are going to have to take steps here to protect yourself, because bear in mind that is clarifying survival. Someone's unhealthy obsession with you is getting out of control. Ten of Pentacles. It might be a member of your family. It doesn't have to be. It could also be to do with money or resources. Okay. Now I'm feeling with the combination of the Devil, the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles, there's somebody this month in your blind spot might try and blackmail you or bribe you. Okay. Stick with the truth. See with this King of Wands and the Ace of Swords, stick with the truth and you're going to be just fine. Can you tell us more about this Seven of Swords? So I'm just going to backtrack here ever so slightly, Libra. King of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. That's all about loving what you do and doing what you love. Making a living through something that is very close to your heart, something that is really, really important to you. So a very good cause. You're working on a cause that is close to your heart that I feel other people are also going to benefit from. Again, I'm getting the message here about with somebody basically being obsessed with you at the moment, unhealthily so. Maybe take steps on protecting your, not just your personal information, but your creative ideas as well. Okay. Right, so what is working against you at this time? Teamwork. Yeah, teamwork is what's working against you. There are definitely certain individuals that you cannot and should not trust at this time. Okay. You've got a mole, basically. There is a mole or a rat here. Don't give them any information about your plans for the future. The Ten of Pentacles. Because and it is the person that is unhealthily obsessed with you, your ideas, your plans for the future. They fully intend on capitalizing from your designs, your ideas, your ambitions, okay? They're going to try and capitalize from you. You have another card for this, please, for Libra. The teamwork and the Ten of Pentacles for what is working against Libra. They're also saying with that Ten of Pentacles for you to chase the cause, not the money. Okay. Can you tell us more? Okay. There's past energy here. Interesting, because it's your major arcana. And it fell from the bottom of the deck, which implies past energy. You're the past energy. There's something from your past, specifically Libra, that is working against you at this time. It's something that should have been resolved back in the day. It could be as far back as 10 years ago. It could be as recently as 10 months ago. There's an issue, there's a situation that you should have resolved back then, but it was never resolved. It needs to be faced this month. It needs to be resolved this month, okay? This is literally saying you can no longer put it off any longer, right? I do apologize if I've just repeated myself. I didn't mean to. What is working for you at this time is luck. So luck, good fortune, also abundance and prosperity because it's raining fish, okay? That's what's working for you at this time. So abundance is coming in for you, Libra. You don't have to chase it. Your focus is going to be on the cause that you're dedicated to. The bigger picture, the whole purpose behind why you've been working so bloody hard in the first place. And the money and the prestige and everything else is going to follow. Now you've got the Page of Swords that's coming out in the reversed position for what is working for you. That's false information. It's working for you. So whoever this individual is that is unhealthily obsessed with you, that is trying to get all the dirt, the gossip, the information on you, trying to pull you down, clearly, thinking that they can push you aside so that they can steal your spot, whatever that might be. They're not going to succeed with that. And the fact that they have got incorrect information on you, it works in your favor, okay? Now, I don't know if you've deliberately put false information out there, knowing full well that it was going to get back to this person so that you could throw them off the scent. It's very, very possible that you might have done that, especially with the Three of Wands being there in your internal energies. If you did do that, Libra, then it's worked. Or if you're planning on doing that, then it will work, depending on where you are with this timeline, okay? The fact that they have incorrect information on you, it could be like, oh man, take your pick, right? It's just any kind of information that is wrong that throws them off the scent. I'm laughing because they seem to think that they're a bit of a know-it-all, right? They definitely think that they're cleverer than that. And this reversal here, it definitely proves that they're nowhere near as smart as what they think they are. And I enjoy that because I feel strongly that this individual has been making your life incredibly difficult for a while. And they kind of deserve it, right? They're about to fall off their high horse. And it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. They also haven't thought it through very well. Like they've got some sort of plan here to take out towards you. It's going to fall through, right? There's holes in their plans, basically. And it's come off of the back of this false information that they've got on you. Can you have another card here for what is working for Libra, please? The Fool, reversed. Yeah. Okay. The fact that this individual is unable to release, I want to say release grudges. They definitely are fueled by their own spite. Again, that works in your favor. Because the Fool in reverse shows us that this individual is using a lot of poor judgment. They don't have any real direction. There's a clumsy approach, right? This combination reminds me very much of that quote where, and I can't remember who said it. I can't remember if it was Sun Tzu or Musashi, so you'll have to forgive me. And I'm also going to paraphrase, but it's when your enemy is making a mistake, do not interrupt them. That's this combination here, Libra. Whoever this is that has gone toe-to-toe with you, they're making a lot of mistakes, let them. Okay? And that's going to work in your favor. The Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Nice. A partnership. Balance restored. Unity it can be a choice as well. And the King of Pentacles. It feels like you're making a deal with someone this month, Libra. You're making a deal with someone who has resources, whether that be finances, job opportunities, career opportunities, powerful connections could be. Try not to sit on this deal for too long, okay? The sooner I feel that you can team up with this individual, this King of Pentacles individual, whether that's a man or a woman, doesn't make a difference. It's someone who's powerful, who is well connected. The sooner you can make a deal with them, the better, okay? So you do have power. You do have power here. There are moves, definitely, that you can still make, okay? So you're not stuck. You're not stuck in this same old routine. Okay, what else for Libra, please? What else for Libra? Oh, you're pushing yourself to exhaustion. Enjoy yourself in between all of your hard work. Yeah. You're going to make mistakes and it's okay. Sometimes you learn by messing up. Yeah, exactly. The whole point is to make the mistake differently the next time round, right? And then don't spend too much time in despair. Move through the emotions and release it. Yeah. So basically, you see this unhealthy individual over here that we've been speaking about. Their whole thing is they are incapable of releasing their feelings. They're incapable of growth. They serve as a reminder of who you risk becoming if you don't practice your own inner work. Okay? That's what they're telling you here. Right, what else for Libra, please? What else for Libra? Passage. In the moments between going from one place to another, you taste the sweetness of life. So this is transitional energy, okay? You're leaving one way of doing things in exchange for another. You're moving through a very transformational process. And at the end of this journey, if you will discover that life, it can be enjoyed. Okay, you're going to be tasting the sweetness of life after this particular journey. And hold in space. Make room for the magic to happen by clearing out any doubts from your mind. Yeah. So the biggest danger here to your own sense of happiness, peace and fulfillment is actually going to be your own mind, Libra. Okay. It's time for you to clear out the doubts from your mind. Right, what else? What else for Libra? Oh, it's quite a difficult deck to shuffle, this one. The divine hand gives freely to all. So you will absolutely get what is coming to you, Libra. Okay. The divine hand gives freely to all. Everybody gets opportunities in order to improve themselves and to improve their lives. It's just up to us to recognize those opportunities for what they are. Okay. Right, so let's pull you a fun card from the Emergency Affirmations for Exceptionally Stupid Days. Don't take this deck seriously. This is just a little bit of fun at the end of your reading, okay? Right. Oh, how strange, because Capricorn just had this one out as well. It's hard for people to take the time to rest. Other people, not me. Yeah. So definitely do ensure that you leave space for the things that you're needing to do this month, Libra. The stuff that you're needing to take care of. Okay. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. I genuinely hope that reading has been helpful. For personal readings, my website is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. Please don't forget to subscribe as well if you've not already. 43% of my viewers are not subscribed, and it definitely would help me out a lot with my reach if more people would subscribe and support what I do. Okay, it doesn't cost anything. There are no membership fees on my channel whatsoever. It's completely free. And I definitely would appreciate it as well. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.